Today I'm going to show you guys how to install an STI top mount intercooler on a 2005 WRX. The STI top mount is part of the first step of a stage 3 upgrade, but otherwise it's good just for any WRX. The things that you're going to need is an STI top mount off of a 04, 05 up to an 08 STI. First thing we're going to do is undo these bolts there and there, as well as these two on the blow-off valve, the coupler here, and the coupler down on the turbo. You'll also need to take off these bolts across the top that just hold this to the intercooler. This will show you just how much bigger the STI top mount is. This fit inside the STI top mount, and as you can see, it overhangs quite a bit. So this is what's under the top mount. While you're in here, it's a good time to replace some vacuum lines, like the ones that go to the blow-off valve, and whatever else you can get to, basically. This exposed nipple down here under the throttle body, that one, I just took this old chunk of broken, dried out hose off there. That is what goes to the blow-off valve. It's a 6mm hose. Replace these hoses and this connector. That line just goes to the boost gauge inside my car. And make sure you want to put zip ties on all of these connections so that they don't accidentally blow off or leak. So next we're trying to get this top mount in. It's a tighter squeeze than the other one was. You're actually going to have to bend this big AC line a little bit to get more clearance. Be really careful because you don't want to kink it. You're going to want to throw some vacuum hose or some rubber hose or something in between these two, because it will eventually vibrate through and rub through that. Make sure you swap over these rubber grommets, and this actually goes on a little bit easier than the WRX top mount does because it's got a solid Y pipe. So just slide that on, and then put your gasket back in and bolt that up. The STI top mount is a lot bigger than the WRX top mount, so you're going to want to get a larger seal for your hood scoop. This is one off of a JDM bug eye, and it fits, bolts right up, and it fits in the scoop pretty well too. And it has intercooler water sprayers. You can use your stock WRX one, but it's not going to fit, it's not going to fill up the intercooler the same way, so you're not going to get the best efficiency. This has been how to install an STI top mount onto a 05 WRX.